Okay, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Kol Halo Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Barakah Quadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well, who teach well, who we learn this knowledge, truth, and wisdom from. Shalom Lubakarium. This is Lakamat Ka'amah from the Virginia branch of Great Millstone. And I wanted to name this video Jake is too trustworthy. You know, these 2/3 out here, anytime another nation say they on their side, they just automatically roll with it. You see all these protesters and rioters and stuff, and of different nations, and there'll be a lot of Edomites, and Jake's so quick to think that, accept them. And the scriptures tell us, don't be fooled, man. Don't be fooled at all, man. These people are wicked, man. They might be doing it for their own agenda. They might just be mad at the government because their father didn't get funded for something or to help. They might not, grandfather might have not got a kidney in time to save his life, or, they might just be radicals, so they look for any excuse to go at the system. Or they might just be doing it because they bored and they want to tear some shit up, These people are wicked, man. This is Sirach 12 and 10. It says, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass. Right. It says, be careful, man. Just because he say, hey, buddy, I'm on your side, man, you better sit back and examine, man. You know what I mean? Because, of course, we know just because they appear to be a so-called white person, if the spirit resonates with us, then they Jake. But I'm talking about these Edomites, and it's a lot. Cool. It says, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou had wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away. Right? You got to sit back and examine, man. Because, son, if he's an Edomite or these other nations, man, they not right, man. They not compassionate like you. They're pretending, I'm going to jump down to 16. It says, an enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. And that's right, because right now there's another topic at hand. Now, a quarterback of the New Orleans Saints, Drew Brees. Now, all these Jakes done bled on a so-called football battlefield with this guy, thinking that he was down with them, right? And they asked him about Kaepernick kneeling, and he automatically went back to the good old boy answer. Oh, I'm not rolling with anybody that disrespect the flag. Even though Kaepernick has, and many other people had told America that this has nothing to do with disrespecting the flag. It has to do with our people getting put down in the street by these police officers. You know what I mean? But he doubled down, and then when he got, now that his own teammates see that he's wicked, you know what I mean? He don't care about so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Now they want to have an uproar. Well, hey, what they say? Never trust thine enemy, man. And then the pictures come out of him hanging with DJ Trump, and they say that he donated money to Trump. Now they're really getting pissed off. Hey, man, that's why you got to follow this comfort, man. You got to read this comforter, yeah. And the scriptures are the comforter because they give you the best knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, man. Let me go to Psalms. And this ain't going to be long. I'm just going to run through it real quick. My phone is acting up for some reason. So if I get cut off, Salaki, I'll just do it again. This is Psalms 55 and 21. And it reads, he hath put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. He hath broken his covenant. Right. This so-called white man, he came over here and pretended to be cool with Gad, and what'd he do? Put them down, There's been plenty of instances where, they pretend to be cool which, I got a black friend, Tyrone's my friend. And then when shit get real, especially the Edomite woman, they quick to mess with her. They want that BBC. And then when they get caught, what they do? Man, they break the covenant that pretending that they were cool with us, and get us jammed up, get us locked up, call rape on us, It says, verse 21, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. Right. So this guy, Drew Brees, now he's trying to cop pleas. He's like apologizing for what he said. You know what I mean? Talking about, Kaepernick disrespecting the flag and how everybody should put their hand on their heart right after this guy just got killed by the police officer, you know what I mean? So he just shown his true colors, man. You can, everything that's done in dark must come to light, man. Sooner or later, when you tell a lie, the messed up thing about telling a lie is you got to keep on telling a lie, It says the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. Yeah, because, that's that good old spirit, good old boy spirit. Talking about not disrespecting the national anthem and the flag, but with that national anthem, man, they had to take the last two verses off of it because it was talking about killing Jake, So who in a right mind that's a so-called black, Latino, Native American would respect that song, and the flag, because the flag, man, we built this country, man. Jake built this country, and our enemy is the one that's keeping a foot on our neck, even though we built this country, But hey, at the end of the day, man, we just need Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, come through and get rid of this wicked place, because this is a very defiled place, spiritually and physically, The morals are low, it's nothing you want to raise a king, a nation under, you know what I mean? Everything's just wicked. This is, let me go to that. It's a lot. Go on here. This is John 8. If it will go. It's a lot. There we go. This is John 8 and verse 44. It says, ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. See, that's what I just said, man. Hey, this guy Esau is a liar, yo, and he will keep telling a lie. You know what I mean? So, hey, that's when the scripture say he was a murderer from the beginning, he's talking about Cain, and he has the spirit of Cain, man. Hey, it's nothing new under the sun, man. You Jay got to stop trusting your enemy, man. You're too trustworthy. Just because somebody walk down the street with you with a sign saying Black Lives Matter, you think if that person gets put to the test and gotta die, you think he's gonna ride with you or she's gonna ride with you? Nah, she's gonna throw you to the wolves, man. Cause that's their spirit, man. It's Habakkuk 2 and 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Yet also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man. And who's more prouder than he? Who's more prouder than him? And he transgresseth by all these retarded ass philosophies, and a lot of these Edomites that's marching with Jake, a lot of them are fruit pops, yo, and that's blasphemy, you know what I mean? A lot of them, because they try to coincide the Black Lives Matter movement with the LGBTQ LMNOP shit, you know what I'm saying? It says, neither a keeper at home who enlargeth his desire as hell and is as death. Come on now. As death, man. Who enlargeth his desire as hell? Yeah, and he want to keep you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans in that state of hell. Wants to keep a foot on your neck and cannot be satisfied, right? So no matter how much hell they put us through, they still not that thirst is not going to be quenched. But gathereth unto him all nations and heapeth unto him all people. Yeah, that's what the elites want to do, man. They want to gather all nations and have the total control over every nation. But the Lord the Lord wrote a different script for that, and with everything that's going on right now, we about to go into martial law. You know what I mean? Hey, this the beginning of Jacob's trouble. So we know that these scriptures are true. This is 2 Thessalonians 2 and I'll start at 7. For the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. And how is that? That's with the nuclear ICBM missiles and the chariots. That's the brightness of his coming, man. Because the Lord is already starting to revisit the earth. And when his grand entrance is going to be the brightness of his coming. When he come on top of that chariot, man, and get rid of these other nations, and put them under subjection, and lift up his chosen people. So like I said, man, I just want to bring a couple scriptures out. Don't trust your enemy, man, just because they go around smiling, man. Matter of fact, before I close out, let me go to Obadiah real quick. It's a lot. Here we go. I didn't want to do too many scriptures, but I had to bring this out. It says, verse 15, Obadiah verse 15, for the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. That means every nation, man, that's not of Israel, As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Right. All that hell you put us through, especially primarily you nation of E, man, for all you have done, so it shall be done unto thee. So, all that ass whooping you gave us, you're going to catch it, but double, thy reward shall return upon thine own head. You know what I mean? So you other nations, primarily E, y'all got your ass whooping coming to y'all, man, like none other, like you could never imagine, because you put your hand on the apple of the Lord's eye, Salat, So with that, man, I want to say, call Lord Yahweh, B'Shem Yahushua, B'Shem Rakak Kodash, double honor to the apostles, a great millstone, who rule well, who teach well, who we learn his truth from. I want to say shalom to the hopeful elect. And yeah, Jake, don't trust your enemy no matter what, man. Shalom.